Hello. Oh, but when the Spotify actually works first time, that is very useful. Welcome. I've never played this game. Oh, good damn it. You know, when you get used to a Mac, like switching between the two is really difficult. Okay, there we go. But welcome. How was everyone's day? I fell asleep immediately after work. Oh, my model is just not working. Oh, why? There's something wrong here. Oh well, I'm gonna do a tiny little stream anyway today. Maybe only like an hour or something. Yeah, let me just check everything. This is fine. Okay, cool. So yeah, for those who don't know this game, this is Pogo Stuck. I have never played this game before, but I've seen it a lot. It's a Fudian game, which I think means it was originally like the genre was made by Bennett, um, which if anyone's played not Pogo Stuck, God, what was the game called? Bennett Foddy's Getting Over It. Getting Over It was the like first Fudian game. But this game is very different from that. The core concept is the same. You go upwards. In fact, I'm gonna reset, I think. Because I never played. I got over some conkers at the start and that was all I did. Just to test whether it worked or not. How do I reset? Options? Ah, there we go. Hello? Reset? Work? Can I not reset because I'm too close to the start? Okay, I'll just go back to the start.
Ow! Ow!
Cool.
Yeah! Oh!
But yeah, you start here. I've played this game for as long as the screensaver was up because that's all I did. I just went over
Ow! Ow! Yeah!
over these like little chestnuts.
Ow! Ow! Whoa! Yep!
But I hope everyone's Wednesday was okay.
Yep!
Mine was tiring.
Yahoo!
And I just fought with a spider. I did battle with a spider and I lost. It climbed away and went somewhere. I don't know where. I'm gonna find it at some point, like much later on. There is Champion. I don't think Champion played this game very much by the looks of it.
Yep!
But
Yahoo!
yeah, the spider has just disappeared. I am not a big fan of spiders. That is putting it very lightly. I have some pretty severe arachnophobia.
Yahoo! Whoa! Oh! Ow!
Really struggle approaching them, and I put all of my effort into approaching it, and it just fucking went away. Oh, that's a surprise for later. Very fun. Oh, that's a save sound. I was wondering what that was. Do you need that banana? I don't feel like you do, right? You can probably just jump it. Yeah. Okay. Too much. But yeah, I was meant to be playing Sonic Adventure today. I wanted to play Sonic Adventure, but then I fell asleep and I realised I sort of want to do a route each stream, and I don't want to stream for that long this time. So I was like, it's probably easier to just do a game of Pogo stuff. Because I used to play a bunch of Jump King on like the late night streams that I used to do, where I just didn't know how long I wanted to stream for. This is upsetting. So I figured I'd just do the same here, but obviously not Jump King. I might use... I think if I do stuff like this in the future, I might use my little chibi model. I think that's a good time for it. If anyone is watching and has seen my Twitter recently, I've got a new little frog hat for my chibi, and it's adorable. I am very excited. I have a bunch of different games that have frogs in that I want to try. I'm just gonna do like a full like frog week or frog month or something where I play nothing but frog games. At some point, I don't know when. And that'll be very pleasant. God damn, that's so upsetting. Can I just like... Oh, I think I can go up that way. I think this might be the hard way, to be honest. I don't think I'm doing what I should be doing here. That works. That works. Okay, good. I played a lot of fighting games, but I've not actually played Getting Over It. Why am I bald? It's due to a lack of hair. Welcome, Luna D. How are you today? I decided to go with bald because the character in the game is bald. Never played Getting Over It again. I know, right? People get very upset at that game. People get upset at every game that is similar to it, though. Like Jump King and Pogo stuff like this. But I don't know. I sort of get a sense of satisfaction out of overcoming something that is just ludicrously difficult for me.
Yep. Yeah.
This game is probably one I'll never try either. Oh no, I'm clearly not selling it.
Yep.
Did I tell you how fun it was to fall down and be really mad? Oh god damn. Okay. It's okay, saved. This game does have a small, like, a tiny way to save yourself if you do a big fall though. Because you're on a pogo stick, you can jump as, like, high as your last, like, fall. So if you make a big fall, you have a single chance to do a big jump back up to where you fell from. But yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, I say I enjoy it. I've not played much of it, but I like this kind of game. I feel like I'll enjoy it. I can't get over this last part. God damn it. I say last part. I'm like 10% of the way through. You couldn't. I completely understand. That's fair enough. I think I've asked Type if she wanted to play Getting Over It before, and she said she's played it one time and never again. And I feel like that's most people's response to this type of game, is you play it one time and then you go, nope, I hated that. I honestly don't know why I enjoy them. I don't know where that enjoyment comes from, but I really do. Maybe I'll figure it out one day. So have I been bored all along? I have. It's been my secret. I hate his voice. I actually do as well. Also, welcome Nana. How are you today? I might turn it down a bit, to be honest. I've got some music playing in the background. I'd rather listen to that than this dude. Right, let's turn him down just a tiny bit. Audio. I think it is low-key, like, sort of part of the experience, is getting annoyed by that type of noise, though. If it was pleasant noises, the game would be a lot less annoying. This is probably fine. I think that's good. Gotta turn the volume of Spotify up a tiny bit. Much better. There we go. Very pog. It's still actually very, very audible. I thought I turned it down a lot, but I guess not. Ooh. Oh. Yep. Very cool. Doing well. That's good to hear. Endoscopy went well. Just stopped working. Oh man, hell yeah. I stopped working. How long ago now? Like 5 hours-ish. Just about 5 hours. Had like a bit of a draining day just in general. I went to lie down for a second. I watched a video Hal sent me and just passed out. Just straight up passed out. It's been 5 hours. I just woke up and went, oh crap, I was meant to stream today, so I'm just gonna do this instead of the game that I actually wanted to play. But I am not gonna sleep well tonight, I figure. It's gonna be pretty awful actually. Haha, fun. God damn. Hope I can rest plenty after the stream. I appreciate the sentiment. I feel like I probably won't, but you know, I'll give it a go. I actually probably won't. I might do some work at bed. In bed. I think that'll be easier. Then I won't have to do as much tomorrow.
Yeah.
Haha. That's a secret tip that the corporate elite don't want you to know. You can just work all night long like a fucking madman. Get over the damn mountain? No. I refuse. I also literally cannot. I'm trying very hard. I don't know if that comes across, but I'm giving it my all. I don't think riding a pogo stick is the optimal way to get up a mountain. I'll be real. Lunity, if you want me to get up the mountain, I feel like you should probably just go up the mountain in getting over it. I feel like that will make it much better. Don't worry about it. Oh, so cool. No, I lied. I was just joking. Not very cool. God damn it. Yeah, I don't rage as much as a lot of people do playing these games. I don't know whether that is like internal, but it happens after a while, after a long while of playing. Last time I played Jump King on stream, I eventually got there, but that was like after 2 hours of playing Jump King. These are sort of my, weirdly, these are my unwind games. I play them after like stressful days. I think maybe I am just a little bit not okay. There's something wrong in my brain that makes me go, oh, you know what? Been stressed all day. What we should do is this impossible thing that makes everyone even more stressed. Haha. I need to update some of my playlists as well, I think. They've been very similar for a long time. Oh, okay, let's go. Hopefully I just never fall again. I've fallen, haven't I? No, it's okay. Let's... I think I might need to jump off the walls here. That's really scary. That feels like a checkpoint. Please, just let me through. Please. Okay, let's go. Nah. Masochist? Huh? Nah. That's not me. Nah. I'm simply built different. Oh, stronger than you, cause after a draining day work. I mean, yeah, I don't know, it's like, it's difficult to describe. There's certain times where getting like lost in my work helps a little bit. Like if I have to think about like writing an app, then I don't think about like other shit, and that's a little bit easier. If that makes sense? I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hate work, just in general. It's not like I don't have a bad job. I think I've spoken about it before. I don't have a bad job. I have a pretty good job. Boss is quite nice. Pay is good. Everything's great. I just actually just don't like working like as a concept. So yeah, if I have a draining day, sometimes, even though like I don't like work normally, for whatever reason, it just gets better, and I can actually get productive and get some shit done, which is nice. I like to get shit done sometimes. Are you streaming is how you unwind? That's good. It's good to have a way to unwind, like regardless of what it is. I think having that way to just, I don't know, get that stress relief. It's really, really useful. I've talked about it. Yeah, I thought so. I had a vague memory of like playing Zelda like months and months ago. You love your job? That's really good. I hope that like lasts forever. There are like a number of people who get like a huge amount of job satisfaction from what they do, and that's absolutely fantastic if you're one of those people. That is incredibly satisfying. Turned out to be a workaholic, who would have thought? Yeah. I mean, I do put in a lot of hours. I simply do not like them. I don't actually know where I'm meant to be going. Is it up here? This feels wrong. Oh, okay. I think I get it. I think I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand. This is... Man. You don't often play games unless you're streaming, so... okay, so that's why, like, unwinding is streaming for you. I get that, I get that. I think there's a sense of satisfaction I get from streaming most of the time. And a lot of the time, like, it does help me unwind. But I think if I am like very, very stressed, like more stressed than I am, if there is a lot going on, like in every aspect of my life, I don't think I'd be able to stream. Like I do get satisfaction and I do unwind from it, but there is only a certain amount that I think I would be able to handle without just not being able to stream again, if that makes sense. But for now, I'm very good. This is fine, actually. Okay. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, there is a limit. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's the same as me then. But also, I think the main thing, the main thing that helps me unwind is just like talking in general. So a lot of the time, like even if I'm not streaming, if I've had a long day, I'll just sort of hang out with people in a call. Whether that is like my IRL friends or internet friends. That is generally how I unwind. You're gonna fall all the way back down. I can't lie. It's fine. It's fine. I've never fallen. Every single jump has been progress. Don't worry about it. That is not a lie. I'm already 18% of the way up the mountain. And it will only get easier from here, I'm sure. I'm a liar? Nah, doubt it. I think I'm probably a truther. actually can't. I can't.
Yep. Yahoo! Ooh.
I don't know whether this game will get easier like Jump King does.
Yep.
It feels like it won't. It feels like it's a lot more chaotic in general. If you could see your legs. Absolutely not. Look, see? Pants completely fireless. I'm always a truther. Never lied about anything ever. Don't check my clips. There are several clips where people pretend that I lie. I don't lie. It's all the truth. They're the ones that are lying. This is actually really difficult though. How did I get up the first time? Was it this hard, huh? A man of no lies. See, everyone really knows it. Even if you pretend. This is only a little bit devastating. Right, I just did it like 2 times in a row there. Good. Why? Why have you forsaken me? It's okay. I did actually try going bald in real life once. When I was like, how old would it have been? Like 17 or something, I think? Maybe? Ish? I didn't want to go and get a haircut, but my hair was getting long, so I just went, oh yeah, this is fine, I'll just shave it. I really don't like the way that I look bald, it turns out, but I didn't know that. God. Don't you dare do this to me. What? It's okay, Lunity. I didn't actually fall then, this was a plan. You don't need to worry about the plan. The plan is my plan. No one else knows it. Don't say, oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. See? It's all good. Oh my god. See, it's absolutely fine. We don't even need to stress about it. God, I hate this fucking dude. Needs to be quiet. If I play this game again, I'm turning the sounds off entirely. I've changed my mind.
Woo!
I like that it tells you how far you are through it though, as you play. That's nice to see. I know that you can play it like in conjunction with a bunch of people. Like the full name of the game is Pogo Stuck Play with Your Friends or something. I don't actually know what it's called, but it's made so that you can like rage with a bunch of other people. At some point, I will play it with someone else and just listen to them get upset as I seamlessly scale the mountain as I have been doing so far. That's brutal. That part there. It's horrific. It's good map design because I hate it, so it's good. I was doing like pretty well moments ago. It really does punish you for being happy. Oh my god! No, maybe I like this game a lot less than Jump King. I think that's the conclusion I'm reaching right now. I thought it was fine. Turns out no. I hate it. Back I am. Down to the bottom. Very fun. Maybe I'll learn how to speedrun this game. And rip my hair out doing that. Man. I put the heating on. Central heating before I went to sleep before. I didn't actually intend to go to sleep. I was just trying to put the heating on for a few minutes. And it made the house really, really hot. It's way too hot. I've turned it off now, but I'm still sweating. But it is otherwise freezing right now. Like in the UK, it snowed yesterday. We had a couple of inches of snow. Which is it's nice, it's pretty, but also very inconvenient, especially for traveling. I'm planning to go down to the south of England for work next week. And I'm going to get the train. I hate the dude. I'm going to get the train down to the south of England. And if the snow keeps up or the ice gets worse, I just there's a reasonable chance that my train just doesn't show up. And I don't really know what I'm going to do in that circumstance because I do need to be down there for work. But, oh well. Can't really help it. It's just how it goes. Everything is not fine. My gosh.
Yep. Waha. Yep. Yep. Yep.
At least these people are stuck also.
Yep. Oh. Oh. Waha. Oh. Ow. Oh. Ow. Ow. Oh. Oh. Waha. Yep. 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 Oh. Oh. Yep. Oh. Oh. Yep.
Yeah, sticking to Jump King next time.
Whoa.
Also, I fought with a spider before.
Oh. Oh.
It was horrible.
Whoa.
I think it's because I put the heating on.
Yeah.
I feel like spiders just rush inside when it's warm.
Yep.
I think I read an article that said that wasn't true. But I swear I see more spiders like in the winter inside
Yahoo!
when it gets cold.
Yeah.
But I guess not.
Waha. Yahoo!
Maybe I'll try and find the article again.
Yep.
Or maybe I'll just spread misinformation like a silly little guy on the internet. Who knows?
Oh.
Who knows what I'll do?
Ow! Ow! Yahoo! Oh. Oh. Whoa! Oh. Ow! Oh. Go! Oh. Waha! Yep. Oh. Go! Yep. Yahoo! Yahoo! Whoa! Yep. Go! Ow!
But I never lie. How could you spread misinformation?
Ow!
Well, you see, there's a very simple solution to that.
Yeah.
I simply tell the truth, and then the truth changes.
Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh. Whoa. Oh.
Then I have spread misinformation but never lied. And that's what happens a lot of the time, unfortunately.
Yahoo! Oh. Yep. Ow. Oh. Yahoo! Go. Yep. Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry, I can't help it that I'm this smart.
Yahoo!
It's actually really upsetting.
Yahoo! Yep. Oh.
Very difficult for people who are literal geniuses.
Yahoo! Oh. Ow! Yahoo! Waha! Yep. Go, go. Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Oh! Whoa!
I say,
Yahoo!
bashing my head against the wall as I slowly fall down a mountain in a video game.
Yahoo! Waha! Yahoo! Oh! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Yep! Yahoo! Oh! Yep!
There was one time Cole was walking down the street and saw a kid crying on a bench.
Waha!
Cole stopped and asked, "What's wrong?"
Waha! Oh!
The kid replies,
Yep!
"What if I'm not smart enough?"
Waha! Yeah! Waha!
Please tell the rest of this intriguing tale.
Ow! Ow! Yep!
Cole told him, "You're always enough."
Ow! Oh!
Wow,
Ooh!
that does sound like me. I am that kind and compassionate.
Ooh! Oh! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Yahoo! Yahoo! Waha!
You want to know a real story about me and a bench?
Yep! Oh! Yahoo! Waha!
That is real, and also well done, Nana, for remembering that story that I definitely told one time.
Ooh! Yeah!
Kid smiled and went away. That kid was Albert Einstein. So true. Gosh,
Whoa! Yeah!
I remember when that happened as well. The crazy thing.
Yahoo! Ooh! Ooh!
Sometimes it just takes a little push, you know. Like I don't want to take all the credit for Einstein's work. Obviously, that would be very silly of me to do that.
Yahoo!
But you know,
Ooh! Go!
I'm very humble,
Ooh!
and I think that has a big part of the credit that I take.
Ooh! 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 Ow! Ooh! Ooh!
But yeah, I was just a real story about a bench is when I came back from Japan, my family had just moved house. I didn't know exactly how to get back to the house. I had traveled there one time before, so I knew the route, and it was on a train again. But severely jet lagged, and getting the last train of the day, before it was like midnight, I got on the train, fell asleep because I was jet lagged, woke up, got off the train, realized I'd got to the wrong stop. There was no like services around. There was nothing other than a bench, pretty much. So I slept on that bench for a night. My parents called the police because they were like, holy shit, our son just didn't come home. I didn't have any phone charge, obviously, otherwise I would have just called them. And that was my night after Japan. Very, very drastic change of scenery very quickly. Holy heck, yeah. It wasn't the best set of decisions I've made in my life. I wouldn't have been jet lagged. I should have like taken a few extra days off work, but it was right when I started working. Well, not right when I started. It was a couple of years after I started working. I was young and foolish, and I didn't have many holidays because my company did not give me a very good job at that point. Well, tehe. So I simply used all of the holidays that I could to actually enjoy the vacation, and then had nothing left over to take a rest afterwards and recover from the jet lag. So I went immediately from Japan straight into like going back to work, which is basically the reason why that happened. It's okay, I got a good story out of it. There is also more to the story, but I don't know how useful that is to the stream, and I don't think I want to really tell that part of it. Glad I'm okay. Nah, it was fine. There was never a point where I was like particularly worried. I mean, obviously it wasn't great because my family were worried, but I was absolutely fine all the way through. I was just a bit frustrated because I was like, God damn, I'm tired. I really would like to be able to sleep in a bed right now. But that was fine. He has a fancy pogo stick, my gosh. Literally the day you came back from USA, you worked? Yeah, that's how it goes. I am at a more forgiving job currently, in terms of like the benefits, which is nice. But there is a lot more intense work involved. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. I'm never gonna beat this game. Oh my god. Also working at the airport and at Disney. Oh, rough. 2 jobs. My gosh. I've heard Disney is like just very draining anyway. Like in general. If you're working there. It's like a lot of interaction. Regardless of like what position you are in. I've never worked in a job where like a lot of interaction is required. Like the interaction that I do is with customers and clients, but it is specifically in the job that I have right now, very, very rare. Back like a few years ago, I used to work at a tech startup, which was like a very, very, very small team. So I did all of the client interaction, which was a lot for me. Like having to represent the company frequently and consistently
Ow!
is,
Ow! Yahoo!
oh man,
Yahoo! Yep.
not particularly fun.
Yahoo! Oh! Whoa! Yahoo!
But
Oh!
I don't have to do that anymore.
Yahoo!
Yay.
Whoa! Oh! Yeah! Yahoo!
Okay,
Oh!
I've done the thing that I did the first time, and it only took me like
Yo!
20 minutes to get back to the exact same place I was. Hell yeah.
Yo! Waha! Woo! Hoo! Waha! Woo! Hoo! Ow! Waha! Yahoo! Yeah! Ow! Waha!
I had the very first job that I had. It only lasted a single year, and that wasn't because I got fired. That was because the company just completely went under, and I got made redundant. Which is a fun way to start your first year of full-time work. But the very first job that I had, which was that one, paid me almost nothing. It was dreadful. I started work at like 16 years old, which in the UK means that you can get paid below minimum wage, even if you're doing like a full-time 9 to 5. So I was getting paid below minimum wage. Funny. And it was like just about enough to get to work and do like a few things outside of work. I wasn't able to like save anything or do anything fancy with it. But it was genuinely one of the most fun that I've ever had at a job. I've met a lot of my long-term friends there. Most of the people that I hang out with today IRL are from that first job, where we all like got paid nothing and did nothing. Oh my god! Okay. Disney's pretty draining due to the amount of steps you walk. Ah, yeah, no. I can understand that. Working minimum wage right now, but it's so much fun. I love working. That's really good. I'm glad. That does feel a bit like I can relate to that from my first job. Like I was getting paid really low wage, but it was an interesting job. I learnt a lot. It was the first place where I ever coded an app in my life, which is now my like primary thing that I do in my current job. So I owe a lot to that initial job, even if, you know, it was technically a shit job. And also, like I said, I met all of my friends there. Sometimes, like, a bad job isn't all bad, you know? Like, not every aspect of it is necessarily awful. That was actually, and I'm not joking, the only time I ever actually enjoyed going to work. That single year. But this part is horrible. This is so hard. What the heck? My gosh. I'm just gonna shut up for a moment. Please let me up. God damn no! No! Don't play fuck. That's not okay. We're not having game sounds on. It cannot do that to me. Go away. Don't play music as if I've just fucking fallen down. Ah! It's okay. Hello, Jenny. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? This fine what are we on? Thursday morning by now? Probably. Good. You just woke up? Very cool. Good morning. I didn't fall down. Simply gave the game More of a chance. You know what? You're so right. You're so right. Just progress backwards. The thing is, the first time I went up this mountain, this part here, I didn't really get like a good chance to enjoy the scenery, like the trees in the background and the birds. Um, and I just, I felt like seeing it again. And that's all that happened there. That's all that happened. I didn't fall. I just wanted to enjoy this part of the game again. And now I have. How good for me. How wonderful. What a great experience that was. I love it. It's okay. Hell yeah. You love that for me? Thank you, Johnny. So supportive. I love that for me too. I think this would be a fun game to race someone with, but I think they'd need to give it a little bit of a try first. I say race as if I've like only not only done like how long have I got? 15% of the game. But that's okay. That's okay. I definitely 100% believe I can get to 100% in the next like 5 minutes. Actually terrible at those games. I think I don't actually know many people who are good at them. I don't think anyone really is. I see Ludwig. I watch Ludwig stream every so often, and he does a lot of these types of games. I think he's probably done Pogo Stuck as well, but he is like considered good at them. But he falls a lot, like a lot, when he's playing these sorts of games. When you stream that game on a barrel, oh no, no, I looked away. No, it's fine. It's okay. 2 seconds. I swear I'll read. I swear I'm good at reading. I passed my English. Okay, no. We're just gonna hang out here for a second. Terrible at those games. When you stream the game in the barrel, I think I stayed in the same place for over an hour. Yeah, I I've played Getting Over It for like not Getting Over It. I've played Jump King for like 2 hours, and I've been in the same like two areas just on loop, going up and down in those two areas. But yeah, Getting Over It's rough. Like Getting Over It's the original. This genre of game, by the way, is called, I don't know if I said it, Foddian Games, and it's because of Bennett Foddy's Getting Over It. Like it was literally named after the dude. This whole genre. It's a it's I still stand by the fact that it's a fun genre. It's just I shouldn't say anything ever. I should just be quiet forever and never speak. Otherwise, I will fall down the mountain and everything will be sad again. Okay, we're fine. Everything's okay. The world is right. Also, the scenery is so beautiful. Look at the birds. Oh, so right. Look at them. They're crows, probably. I like crows. They're corvids. We love corvids. They're so smart. They smash nuts into like cars and they stand on traffic lights. They're so funny. Birds are great. Um, goes to lose. How dare you? I know. I can't believe you would do this to me personally. I can't believe you would. you would comment in such a way that the controller would make me lose. Proceeds to list their numerous crimes. Ah, they're so funny though. Like because they're COVIDs, they're really good at remembering faces. So like if you piss them off, they'll come back and like, they're great. I love COVIDs. Small cute jumps. Yeah, if you hold down the if you don't hold down the X button, you can just like do little tiny jumps over things. It's a little bit safer, but I mean it doesn't really get you many places. You didn't know that? That's so funny. Personally blame it on Shen? Gasp. I can't believe you would do that. My goodness gracious. COVIDs are great though. I really so there's like a few different like there's a bunch of different types and obviously it's a big array of different types of birds. But the the type of magpies that are in Europe, so the ones that I see are corvids, and um, and the pretty I think every crow, in fact, and every raven, all of them are corvids, and they're really really intelligent, like really smart, but in a way that is like very mischievous. Like they will steal shit from you and remember your face. And I think it was like something like they have the average intelligence of like a 6 year old human or something, which for an animal is insane. Like they can remember words and stuff like that if you're able to train them. I don't think they like being trained very much, so it would probably be pretty difficult, but they have the intelligence for it for sure. 6 year olds are pretty smart. They are. They're really smart. My um my nephew's currently only like 19 months, and if someone told me like and that's tiny. He's a tiny little tiny baby thing. But if someone told me that there was a bird as smart as him, I like that's crazy. But I know that there are. There's tons of them, and I see them all the time. I also really like the way that magpies look, like just uh the the like feathers. I think they're really pretty. However, I've been told tales of Australian magpies, which I I'm not sure I want to go to Australia in general. I really like the idea of it. I do a lot of surfing in my free time if I'm able to, and I've been told like surfing is great there. You get like phenomenal waves, and it's really really fun, and it's a warm place. So, but also I'm terrified of the wildlife. Like straight up. I had a fight with an English spider before I started streaming. English spiders have nothing. They can't do anything, right? They just they just exist. There's nothing that they can do to you. I'm still terrified of them. Like if I was aware of the fact that wildlife could kill me, and I know like if I'm going to a city, there's not going to be like wildlife everywhere because I'm in the middle of a city. But still, like I'm still terrified. Doesn't matter. I think I'd just drop dead out of sheer fear if I saw a spider in like the whole time I was there. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. What the heck? Oh man, it's fine. If you like nature, if I like nature, I'd be good. I love the city though. I love the city. I've grown up in a city my whole life, and my family moved out to the countryside when I was 19, and I moved with them because I was currently like at that point in time I was still living with my family, and I thought, oh, this will be fantastic. Like it'll be so serene and peaceful. I was like an anxious kid, and I thought I didn't like crowds and stuff, so I was thinking, oh, moving to the country will be great. And then I actually moved to the country. Turns out I hate the countryside. I really don't enjoy living there. I moved back to the city within like a year, just like on my own. I moved out. That was literally what made me move out, move away from my parents. Was that I can't stand it. It's so there's oh man. Anyway, yeah. Long story short, I don't. I also don't. I also like the city a lot. Moving away from there made me realize how much I like crowds and stuff as well. I didn't realize serenity is not something I deal well with. Lemon, welcome. How are you today? I hope your Wednesday is going well. Uh, oh no, I've missed chats. Big F. So sorry. Place place that Journey worked, there was frequent spiders in the summer. Oh, I would perish. I would proceed to not exist. We had a shed when I was a kid, and I left my bike in there, and there would be a new different spider every time I went to get my bike, and it got to the point where I just stopped like bringing my bike out with me when I would go out. I just walked places. I used to walk for miles because I didn't want to go into the shed and find spiders. Man, I hate it. I hate spiders so much. I know that they're good, like they're doing good things. I also think flies are annoying and they're capturing them and killing them. Great, I love that. Thank you, spiders, but please do it away from my sight entirely. I'm terrified. No, everything is not okay. Why is it like this? Uh, you didn't realize I had a ball toggle? I do have a ball toggle. I think I've only used it in my debut stream so far, but this game has a bold character, so figured no time like the present. I also like bought this game today. This was not the plan. I was gonna play Sonic Adventure, but we're here now, and this is okay. I really messed up the stream schedule, but that's okay. As long as I stream, that's what I wanted to do. I have goals for this year, and that there is a goal that I really want to hit, and I'm doing really well so far. I am I'm way ahead of schedule. I look like Lex Luthor. I've been speaking with my artist parent, VTuber parent, about different hairstyles and outfits. I I don't want to give them like a half-hearted uh, set of requirements. So I am I've not like officially put in a request yet, but I have like a pretty strong idea of what I want for my next outfit, and it's exciting. I like VTuber stuff. Like the main reason I'm streaming is because there was an artist that I wanted to support who like basically opened a commissions, and I didn't have anything that I needed. Like I didn't have any art that I wanted drawn, but I wanted to support her commission, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll become a VTuber, and then I'll have a guy that I can get drawn all the time by every artist that I want. And here I am, a going well, hopped off work. I'm glad, Lemon. That's very cool. Everyone's finished with work now. The shed. Thank you for your service far away from. Yeah, I'm fine with them doing what they do. I very much like the fact that they keep the balance of the flies, but I'm just as man, yeah. I've said my piece. Spider's bad. Spider's not actually bad. Spider's scary. Some spider's bad. We do have one spider that bites in England. Like the false widow or something. It stinks. Like it hurts, but it doesn't. It's not. I don't think it's bad for you, if I remember right. You're also falling behind on keeping stream targets. That's yeah. It's difficult, you know. Like full time full time existing is hard in general. You have to be there all the time. There's a lot to do, and there is sometimes like pressing that live button is just a little bit. I don't know. It's not the thing that you want to do at that point in time. I look like I'm gonna enter the avatar state. Don't say that. Man, I'm playing talking about like Avatar. There's a TTRPG like Dungeons and Dragons that is based on Avatar, and I'm running a campaign for me and a few friends. They've all chosen to be from the Earth Kingdom. Like they all chose that on their own. I didn't make them. And then the story that I bought because I didn't want to. It's the first time I'm ever playing that game, so I didn't want to like make a story myself. Uh, the story that I bought happened to be in Ba Sing Se in the Earth Kingdom, and I was like, "Yo, this is so perfect." It really just fit together really nicely, and it's going really, really well so far. Everyone's having like a good time. The combat is a lot more. If anyone's like played D&D, the combat's quite like it takes a while in D&D. It's quite long, but the combat in this game is really succinct, but still, um, what's the word? Like it's there's still a lot that goes on. Like everyone gets to do a lot of different moves and uh, really feel like they contributed to like fighting, but also it doesn't take like 3 hours to do it, which is really nice. It's a fun system and it's a fun game, and the story that we're playing is fun as well. I'm enjoying it. I love Avatar. That was my that was my childhood. I remember when I think I was about, I don't even know how old I was, but I have a childhood friend that I am still in contact with today. It's like the only person that I have stayed in contact with for that long. But we were we had like a little sleepover when we were kids, and I've got like just a very vivid memory of playing Smash Brothers and watching Avatar with him. It was a really good night. Like genuine formative memory. My memory is dreadful. I only remember like very, very strong emotions. So the fact that that made it in there is, I mean, it shows me how much I enjoyed that night, I think. You love Avatar, one of the best. Genuinely, it's so good. I have a friend that has watched it. I thought maybe it might be like nostalgia, which is what was making me enjoy it, even when I rewatched it. But I have a friend that watched it as an adult, never watched it as a kid, and he was like, "Yeah, no, it's great. It's genuinely just a fun, like, fantastic show, really fun to watch." And he is right. No one can tell me otherwise. Great show. I love Avatar, but also I'm not going into the Avatar Avatar state. Oh man, I genuinely might end the stream. I I haven't eaten food yet because, like I said, I finished work, passed out, and then started stream. So I should eat. I just wanted to get like an hour or something like on done today, and I've had fun with the game and I've had fun chatting. So I think I am done. But you just got here. Well, that's the thing, Nana. So did I. I just got here. The stream has been very very short. But anyway, thank you everyone for coming. I am sorry it was short, but I never intended the stream to be particularly long. I just wanted to get online and have a little chat, and I've accomplished my goals. I hope that once again everyone's had a good day, and Junny, I hope that your day goes well. Yeah, thank you everyone, and goodbye.